Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Scumdogs Kennel. I'm your host, Chris Williams, and I have yet another great show planned for us. But first, while we wait for people to gather in the chat, let me go off and show you some artwork, for my own upcoming graphic novel, Scumdogs. Here is my extreme 90s cover. Looks pretty good, huh? Looks like a fun-looking cover. This cover I did to harken back to the 90s, to the comics of the 90s. Now, I should explain to you what my comic book is about. Scumdogs is a parody of 80s and 90s cartoons, anything and any other cartoons I want to make fun of. Basically, where I'm taking the tropes you see in old cartoons and having fun with them. Let me give you an idea of what this is about. In the future, there's such a thing as Scumdog sports. Basically, it's superhuman sporting events. See, to competing in these sports, you have to have superpowers. To get these superpowers, you basically trade in your humanity. You become a monster by either doing it one way or another. You either magic or science and stuff. And they're called Scumdogs because they're scum for trading in their humanity. Well, to get the idea of who these people, the Scumdogs, are, they're sort of criminals right off the bat. They're pro athletes, but they're willing to do anything to get ahead in their sport. So they turn themselves into monsters. You can see that the guys who'd be willing to train their humanity for basically money and wealth aren't exactly the nicest people around. So it's no surprise when a bunch of these guys get banned from sports, they try to take over the world because they're a bunch of pro athletes who are a bunch of arrogant jerks or just evil. Either way, we have Death Mug, and who's fighting his arch enemy, Buick Starpoon. Death Mug being the guy with the metal skull mask, who's in the purple guy with the metal skull mask over here, who's fighting Buick Starpoon, his arch enemy, the guy with the pink pompadour hair over here. Now, Death Mug is a parody of various villains from 80s and 90s cartoons. He's overbearing and arrogant and wants everything in the world and stuff like that. But his enemy, Buick Starpoon, is not much better. He's an overblown space hero archetype character with a gigantic ego. And so naturally, these two guys ended up fighting each other. Death Mug, well, being a parody of Cobra Commander and Serpentor from G.I. Joe, as well as the Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because he's purple. Well, let me get this. You get the idea. Death Mug, basically, because like Cobra Commander, he's got a metal skull mask, and like Serpentor, he's got gold on him, and like the Shredder, he's purple. While Buick Starpoon is a G.I. Joe parody. He's a parody of Duke from G.I. Joe. Get the idea. Looks pretty good. Now, what else can I say? Yeah, he's also a parody of Buzz Lightyear and Buick and Buck Rogers. You get the space hero archetype. He's basically a captain in the space forces, and you get the idea. He's a captain. It's like all GI Joes, they have a specialty, but he's not a GI Joe. He's a part of the space forces. There's that. Let me make sure that was there. Let me get back to the page I was watching. Here's Tim Wilson. I was explaining Mike. That.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. As I was saying, Buick Starpoon is a G.I. Joe parody along with the rest of the members of his team. All of them you see wear similar uniforms. The guy over here is Roadhog.
So this is going to be kind of like a sci-fi version of G.I. Joe, but funny.
Pretty much. I thought it'd be a good idea and stuff. Over here, the bald guy with the gun the guy over here with the mohawk is Roadhog. The bald guy with the gun over here is Beach Pounder. And they're like at G.I. Joe's, they have a specialty in the space. Right. Over here, the guy with the mohawk is an army guy. Roadhog is an army guy. The Beach Pounder is a Marine, and the guy back there in the vehicle in the red uniform is Blast Tank. He's a heavy vehicle specialist. What he's called Blast Tank. He's a tanker. The idea.
Oh, what's this? Wait, I think you can. I don't know if you can.
I know it's a funny. I know a specialty. An army guy can't just be a specialty, but that's the joke.
Right. But I'm just. I'm wondering if you can make like custom like G.I. Joe like file cards.
Yeah, I know. I've thought about doing that too, and stuff. Especially if I do the little Muscleman parody figures and stuff. Maybe give these cards along with them.
Mm.
So basically, I took parts of Star Trek and stuff like that, and mixed it with GI Joe. I thought it was an awesome idea for the parody book. Also because Death Mug sort of is sort of a parody of Cobra Commander, as well as Skeletor from He-Man. If I gave and stuff like that, because he's got a metal skull mask, but like Cobra Commander, it's a metal mask as well. And I shouldn't forget the other members of the Scum Dogs. Over here we have
what's Beach Pounder's specialty?
Beach Pounder.
Yeah.
Let me go back over here. Beach Pounder. As I said, he's a Marine, part of the Marines and stuff like that. He's basically for land and water type warfare, that kind of thing. He's like he was trained like the Marines and stuff like that. It's that sort of special forces.
That's the branch.
Yeah, but I didn't want to go too far into it. I'm just saying his specialty is, that's the joke, like Roadhog over here. His specialty is that he's a Marine. There are thousands of Marines. Get it? His specialty is that he's basically like everyone else. Just like
okay, he's nothing special. I'm just saying. I was eyeing a website that was like a GI Joe file card creator. And that'd be kind of neat.
I know. The one over here we have Blast Tank, who is a specialty too, as I've said before. But over here now, here's the Girl Friday. She's the second in command of Buick Starpoon. So he's basically she was put on the team as a babysitter because the Wild Rangers, that's the name of Buick Starpoon's team in the Space Forces. The Wild Rangers are basically heroes and save the day. They're just highly destructive idiots that destroy stuff. And she was put there to babysit them and point them in the right direction. She hates her job.
Now, what kind of GI Joe things are you going to tackle? The fact they never can hit it. They can only lay down.
They save the day. They just destroy everything in sight doing it. They're basically weapons of mass destruction. Collateral damage is common with these guys.
Okay, so they save the day, but they kill everybody,
running everything down. You can't take over a planet if it's already destroyed. It's already, or you can't take over anything if it's already been destroyed. Get it?
Yeah. So there'd be like some bystanders go, "Oh, it's the Space Force," and then they go, "Oh dear God, it's the Space Force."
Yes, the Wild Rangers, exactly. They're the name of the Wild Rangers and the Space Forces. Yeah, the Space Forces, like that and stuff. Girl Friday is basically second in command to Buick Starpoon, and she hates her job because she feels like she's just a babysitter now. And we also have the henchman of Death Mug. You know how in every cartoon the henchmen of a powerful villain would always be total idiots. Well,
right.
Now here, the blue guy with the top hat is Murdermouth. The pink guy down here is Sloppy. They're a couple of idiots. They can't do anything right, and they destroy everything in sight. It's pretty much par for the course and stuff like that. And we have Hairmail Doctor, who's my parody of Dr. Mindbender from G.I. Joe, a mad scientist. I crossed him over with a Hairmail musician because I thought that would be an awesome idea to have for a villain. He works for Death Mug as his mad scientist, and he does stuff, but he also does it while rocking out. And of course, Miss Breasty Melons is a parody of the Baroness from G.I. Joe. Her uniform looks like a blue and white version of hers, basically. But unlike the Baroness, she's just a party girl, a rich girl who likes to have fun, and she decided to become a villain just for fun. I thought that would be the idea for it.
Okay, so she's a villain for literally no reason.
Yes. She just thought it would be fun to go and tag along with these guys. If you know, like that and stuff. All right. All right. Oh, we have two people watching. Thank you for checking in this Scumdog's Kennel, folks. Now, we looked at this for a few minutes. Let's go over here. There's some new Indiegogos up. Let's see. Look there. Let's go down here. I looked at the Crime Busters 1 through 3 yesterday. Here's this one. Basically, this look like Scooby-Doo and stuff.
Okay.
Basically, it's a young teen mystery book and stuff like that. like that. The Crime Busters is a supernatural mystery adventure series featuring a team of student sleuths who investigate the unknown, and now they're back with a smashed third issue. In The Crime Busters, one amateur detective, Chuck Chandler, and Trixie Trouble must reluctantly team up to discover the truth behind the mysterious death of a beloved professor. Was it suicide or supernatural? In The Crime Busters 2, a ghost story leads Chuck and Trixie to uncover the truth behind a cold case from the 1890s. When the clues run out, there's just one way to learn what really happened. And in The Crime Busters 3, when people across campus begin randomly attacking each other in the fall of 1956, Chuck and Trixie must discover if it's sorcery or secret agents. And stuff like that. You basically back all 3 books and stuff. It's already made 1,728, and it looks pretty good. So this looks like it's funny and in demand. I basically started out yesterday and stuff like that and already made money.
Cool.
Let me see about this. With another platform, it made all this money and stuff. So yeah, this is a fully funded campaign, and you can still back it. They opened up a new one on Indiegogo. All right, there's this book here I could look at. I could also look down here. Oh, there's Trixie Rose, and I didn't realize this one. Before I look at it, though, I'll go down here. There's Mortal Worlds. All right, there's Artifice right here. It's got 60 days left. It's already made 112. Ooh, look at the artwork. You see it, man?
Yeah, I see it.
Good artwork. I like what I'm seeing here.
Yeah.
All right. A standard edition sketch here. Joan Plasma pages. All right. Standard edition, $28. You'll receive 1 copy of Artifice Reanimate, time with wraparound cover drawn by Vic and shipped to you in a sturdy Gemini mailer. $28. Okay. How long is the book? Let's see. The story. The larger story begins unfolding as Denny confronts the surface of the world's deeper mysteries, ancient secrets, and the insanity of unknown hyper-technology, advanced civilizations as forces beyond his comprehension propel him on a collision course towards blurring gray areas between past and present. Okay. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Looks like a science fiction fantasy book with some great artwork interior. Yeah, very good. Yeah, you can back this book for $28. Let's check out this trailer. It's already made $87. Okay, going for $387. Okay, let's see this. All right. That's not bad. It looks like it's just going to be names and stuff for the end of it. It looks pretty good. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Looks like a good looking book. Okay. Let's look at some more stuff. I love good to find some more Indiegogos up. There's Revolt. We could take a look at it again, maybe in a little bit. Let's see. There's Sea Dog and Codename Kill Switch, book 2. There's Wirehead that's still funding in demand. Okay. Let's look at Sea Dog and over here. All right. Sea Dog and Codename Kill Switch returning a new 38-page adventure. After the events of Book 1, Sea Dog and the Kill Switch team are hot on the trail of Shikari, who has taken refuge on the planet Thrune. Looks pretty good. You can back this book for a reasonable price. Let's see. Let's look at this trailer.
Sea Dog and Codename Kill Switch return, an all-new 48-page graphic novel by Mark Holt and Clint Kolinsky, featuring Sea Dog, Soldier 7, Rebel, Tundra, Neon, Stormborn, much, Rocky. Only on.
Yep. That was Sea Dog and Codename Kill Switch. It's up on you can back it for $25. You have a choice of several different covers, and it looks damn good. It's still funding in demand. It's made quite a bit of money, and that's pretty good. All right. Let's look at some more books. Let's see. There's Cockhammer Lives, the graphic novel. Let's look at it. Cockhammer Lives. Let's see. Strangeville is back with our fourth Indiegogo crowdfunding, this time for Cockhammer Lives, the graphic novel, 152 pages of full color set 10 years after the events of the movie. Those lovable sex fiends, Terrence and Pender, must team up with a recently returned from Hal Wolfman to stop the power mad of Wingate from destroying the whole omniverse and the only way they can do it, and the only way they can do that by resurrecting the baddie of all. All right. Now you gotta know the score. Strangeville Comics always prints our books before we launch the crowdfunder, and we guarantee delivery as soon as the campaign ends. No waiting around 2 years for vague updates about production, printing, and shipping. We've successfully funded 3 previous campaigns with comics and the Strangeville Smoke Weed card game, while shipping within 1 month of the end of the campaign. This is absolutely no risk of backing us, and this time is no different. The Cockhammer Lives graphic novels are chilling right here in Strangeville HQ. All right, looks pretty good. This book is nearly fully funded. It's going for $500. It looks got 32 days left. Looks pretty good. The art looks pretty good. Okay, it's not the best artwork, but it's cartoony and stuff. Right, that's Cockhammer. Well, the graphic novel looks pretty good. You can back this book for let's see. Cockhammer. That's the digital. I'm looking for the physical books. Get the 152-page full-color Cockhammer graphic novel in perfect bound. $25. Okay, which you can. This tier is the best value for the campaign. Get the 152-page Cockhammer Lives graphic novel plus the brand new the Talisman of Transmutation, 122-page collected edition. For $40, you get 2 books. Not bad for both of them. But if you just want one, it's only $25 for a physical copy. All the other tiers are there as well. Let's see. Should I look at this? Maybe. The trailer was more of a wordy thing, not really all that good. It was just a guy talking, right? It's just a guy talking in front of the screen. I already pretty much showed you that. The book looks good. It's up on, so go. Yeah, the book looks good, folks. Let's see. Let's look at some more stuff. There's Monster Hunt. Let's get Monster Hunt. It's another book from Mike Barron. Monster Hunt. Let's get cracking. It has Nexus with other comic book characters fighting Gormundo. It's basically made at $18,500 or $18,000. Looks pretty good right there. Go back it for Mike Barron, huh, folks? There's that. Let's see. There's Oswald Chronicles. My Time with Clyde 1 through 4. There's Perfect 10 issue 2. There's Starlight Cats. So those are all doing well. There's Wart the Wizard. There. What to look at next and what to look at first. Before I do anything else, I think I'll exit out of these over here and just a moment to this. Yeah. I already looked at those, but just having them up there it might just make it easier to do anything, or make it just exit out of them and stuff. All right, let's see what to look at next, folks. If you want us to look at anything, leave a few chats, folks. As well as please hit that like button for me, all right? As well as please go and share this video on social media. Share it on Twitter, share it anywhere. Any chats? Ooh, Timothy Olsen, do it. Back the book. Thank you, Timothy Olsen, for that. Like to hear some chats and right there. Let's see. Have you guys hit that like button? Yeah, you have. All right, let's go back over here. Let's see. There's a rock and roll ninja graphic novel. I could look at that later. There's a stone. Let's see this. Maybe I'll look at Rainbow the Brute. I think, wasn't there a few other new Indiegogos up? Yeah, there was Joe King here. Everyone again for the first time. Maybe. Let's take a look at it. What's this book about? Each book is 120 pages, full color, solid story. If you like superheroes, Star Trek's summary. Book 1, the only way Joe and the crew of the Lady Star stop a growing evil. Book 2, Joe ordered a deluxe pizza as the Earth is taking across the universe, right in the path of a supernova of a disaster. The crew of the Lady Star is minutes to save the Earth before anything else. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is that little blue guy. Joe King saves everyone again for the first time. It looks like a little blue monster guy. See any? Here he is. See, looks pretty good. I've seen him in other campaigns. It's a superhero book with some. The artwork actually looks pretty good for it. You see of it. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, definitely very nice. That's Joe King. It's up on Indiegogo. Joe King 1, only $65. Joe King 2, only $65. Basically, it's 120 pages for this book, so that's pretty good for that price. I figured as much. 65 pages for this book. Well, no, it's 120 pages for this book, so yeah. That's not too bad. Looks pretty good. No trailer, but you get the idea, folks. It looks like pretty good. Should I talk about anything else about this? There's not that much up here to really look at. I like the artwork. Not bad. Let's go move on to something else now and have some more fun. There's, let's see, what else to look at? Looked at a few new Indiegogos. That's good. There's Indie Vault Revolt. It's made $1,230. Fully funded, nearly fully funded. Yeah, it's got a few days left. Indie Vault Revolt. For the last 2 years, listeners to the Indie Vault Radio Network and podcasts have seen and heard a number of creators talk about the world of creating, publishing, distributing, selling, reading, and loving comics. Now, to celebrate the podcast's network's second anniversary, as well as Arrow Comics' return to publishing, Indie Vault contributors gather their best stories into a one-of-a-kind volume you do not want to miss. More than a display of put up or shut up or preview snippets, this volume is a fantastic collection of self-contained short stories that everyone who loves comics will enjoy. They know what an Indie Vault is or not. This volume begins with over 100 standard comic-sized square-bound pages in black and white sequential art designed to display what comics are truly capable of. A worldwide collection of artists and writers of all walks of life have put their best work on display. So much, in fact, that we've made it a flip book, like those great old Ace paperbacks. Here you can go through at least 50 pages of comics, then turn the book over and go in again within at least another 50 pages of comic stories. That gives you 2 great full-color front covers in one heavy volume. Collecting these stories and production of this film has been no easy feat. This project has been a brainchild of Indie Vault host as Randy for almost last year. Randy is a co-creator of Arrow Comics, first regularly published comics tales from the Universe. Over 35 years of experience producing, creating, selling, and distributing. Let's do it. No frills, just great comics. This volume's Acacia talents have over 24 sequential artists, almost all of which have been featured in episodes of the Indie Vault podcast. Additional stretch goals and will be offered, as well as to make this book literally as big as the backers will allow. We are only limited offering 2 versions of this book to prepare. The print will be limited to this campaign and a few extras for retailers and contributors. Print on demand. This has forever changed the industry. Like that, 3 years. Okay, so you have this.
Is this like a Lord of the Rings kind of thing?
Well, Lord of the Rings. Well, maybe this one looks like and stuff looks like a fantasy story right there. It's only one of the very several stories in it, and as I said, it's a flip book. And let's see, the
right, Indie Revolt, yeah, it has like multiple stories.
Chivalrous. Worldwide Revolt, $10. PDF. He has PDF and stuff like Indie Vault Revolt cover set 1, $20 for this set of covers on your book, or you can get, or you can get the second set of books, which is another $20. It's pretty good. You can also back for other things as well, and it all looks good. The artwork in this book looks great. That's Indie Vault Revolt, or should I say Revolt Sequential Art Collection. Looks good. All right. Let's go look at something else now. What else to look at? We look at this stuff. Let's look at Wirehead. Wirehead is made 11,133. Ooh, update. Our second stretch goal has been unlocked. Everyone will receive a digital companion of Wirehead with music composed by Steve James. Here's the art. Here's Wirehead and stuff like that. It's pretty good. Yeah, looks like a good looking book. 3. Yeah, you can back this book for $20. Well, a physical copy of this book. There are other ones you can get, but the physical book copy of this book is $20. You can also back for Wirehead and other comics as well together.
Whoa, dude, he's a total metalhead.
Yes, and he is. Let's see. You know their names, James, Freddy, and Ghostface, Chucky. Now get ready for a new face in slasher horror, Wirehead. Wirehead is a black and white 80-page graphic novel that will satiate any horror fan of the slasher genre. Fans of retro sci-fi will certainly enjoy this nightmare's tale with deep, twisted lore. Looks good. Basically, this is a full story, a full comic series, as I understand, put it into this. They never released it as single issues because they said released it as a graphic novel, and this is what we get with Wirehead. And the artwork, it looks pretty good. You can back this book for $20. There are other things you can back as well. You can get some Robert Geronimo commission, $200. With this perk, you will get a physical copy of Wirehead signed by Robert Geronimo. 2 6x9 prints plus a one-of-a-kind 8x10 commission of any character of your choosing. So you can basically ask this guy to draw you paint you a book, paint you a picture and stuff like that for $200. Okay, it looks pretty good. Looks very good. Let's take a look at this trailer.
Something is lurking in the Pocono Mountains, and it's coming for you. No one knows where it came from, or who it will get next. Wirehead.
Watch out.
Comes a new tale in Fantasy Temple.
Wirehead. It's up for you guys to buy and back. Yeah, it'll only cost you $20 for a physical book. All right, let's go look at some more stuff. Let me go over here, see if any more chats. Timothy Olsen, leave a comment now or we'll eat your soul. Different things you can say to confuse people. Roger Snot, say that and then I will confuse for errors. Walk up to a random person and say, hey, pull on my finger. The word comes on it. Say, Dan Whitfield, me. Things should remain. It's something like comic biography. Who is it with me then? Come on, 2 of you, cheer with me and wire his sense of lover to all the ladies. We have 3 people watching. Thank you for checking in, folks.
That's right.
Please hit that like button for me as well as please go and basically share this video on social media. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Facebook. Share it anywhere, folks.
I was trying to call out the other 2 to say something in the chat, but they never did.
I know. Thanks you for those chats that give me something to do here. We're 29 minutes in. All right, we're doing pretty good. Let's take a look at some more stuff. Maybe I'll go look over to here. Look at some. Didn't see any of this yesterday, but there's a new some new video games out. There's a new NES game here for like this.
You don't say.
Yeah. Ghoul Night of the Necromancer right here. It's made 9,348. It's got 18 days left. It's new game stuff. Let's take a look at this trailer.
Hallows Eve approaches.
That was Ghoul Grind, Night of the Necromancer. Let's see. Basically, it's a story about a boy and a girl trying to stop their friend from raising the dead and stuff like that. And this game, it looks like a pretty good game. You can back it for what, $15, $10 digital pack, $35 cartridge pack. Get a physical game cartridge only no box with digital manual, no box. Okay, so it gets shipped to you and stuff.
Just a cartridge, no box, no Nintendo sleeve. Remember those cartridges came up with a Nintendo sleeve?
Yeah.
Why not?
Grind cartridge. Oh, you get a dust cover though. Ghoul Grind ROM file, PDF instruction booklet. PDF instruction booklet. So the manual comes with you on a PDF form.
Oh, it'd be kind of cool if they sent you like inside they took maybe like a Nintendo cartridge. You could put it in your old Nintendo.
Yeah, I know. That's what you're buying and stuff. You can get a boxed pack. The full deal. Get the full color game box instruction booklet full color game box instruction booklet and cartridge in addition to everything in the previous tiers. $55. Ghoul Grind cartridge, dust cover, Ghoul Grind game box, physical instruction booklet, Game Grind ROM file, PDF. Looks not bad.
Oh, okay, I get it. I guess it's like getting a digital copy of a comic book.
No, you can get the physical copy of the game in a cartridge, and it comes with a dust cover, but it doesn't come with a game in a game box and stuff. A Nintendo game box. You have to pay more for the game box. And you have to pay more for the instruction manual too. Apparently,
that should come included. I think, but that's just me.
But he already gives you, if you just back for $35 for the game cartridge, it does come with a dust cover.
Oh, okay.
All right. So that's not too bad. But you Ghoul Grind ROM file. Wait a minute. PDF instruction booklet, physical instruction booklet. Yeah. Basically, that's $55 is actually cheaper than what the NES games used to be in the 80s, $60, like all games are.
Well, yeah, I mean, but it was like the new thing. Now you can get an old Nintendo for cheap. Heck, you can get like a reissued Nintendo for cheap.
Yeah. Or hey, can you get one built for you maybe? I don't know.
That'd be kind of cool. I think there's a company in Portland that specializes in old games systems.
All right. There's that Ghoul Grind, not too bad. There's Magnello, a new action adventure game on the NES. There's another NES game.
Oh, cool. Let's see that one.
Looks pretty good. It's made 7,000 and stuff like that. Not too bad. I mean, it really looks good.
Isn't it amazing we live in a day and age where people can I mean, it's not like PlayStation games or something they're making old Nintendo games.
You can make PlayStation games and stuff like that. There's always been third-party developers and stuff, and they can't do anything to stop someone from making games for the system, I think.
Oh, I'm just saying, like what we're seeing people make old style Nintendo games that you can put in an old Nintendo.
Yep.
We live in that day and age where people can do this, and it's not like a big company. It's just actually some dude somewhere.
Yeah.
And now we have people making comic books that they're funding.
I know third parties are taking over the industry now. I'm glad about that.
We just take the power away from these corporations and put them in the hands of the people.
Yep.
And then they can't
make money for it.
And then they can't cancel anything because it's all independent.
Basically, this is good because eventually these companies will fold because if people keep making their stuff, the other new companies will rise up with basically take the thing, and there'll always be new companies rising up because of third-party developers. Thank God.
Yep. It's a good day and age.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, what else can I say? It's good.
It's great.
It's good.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this thing.
All right. Basically, this game, as you say, is taking different kind of genres from different games, putting into this game. It's a detective story where the guy basically wanders through looking for clues and stuff like that. And he basically has to walk through different areas that look like parts from different games and stuff like that. That's pretty much the story here. Manello, a new action adventure gameplay adventure game for the NES. Looks pretty good, not too bad. Let's go back to Indiegogo. Now let's go over here. Let's see to get to here. Video games. Because guess what? The Shapeshifter is now on Indiegogo. It's a new cartridge game for the Game Boy system. You get a Game Boy box and cartridge with this game. It looks pretty good. That's the Shapeshifter, as you looked for. Looks pretty good. Basically, you play as a guy with the ability to shapeshift into different things in the game, and allows you to do different things for the game to play through the game. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this trailer. Before we do anything else, the shapeshifter. Let's see. The shapeshifter includes the early access ROM and original shapeshifter complete in box, cartridge, plastic case, cardboard box, all for $40. Get all of this like that. For $40. Let's take a look at this trailer. All right, that was the Shapeshifter. It's now on Indiegogo, and that looks good. I'm glad they released the campaign on Indiegogo. You can back it for $40. Like this, Shapeshifter Limited Edition, $95. This includes early access ROM, an original The Shapeshifter complete box cartridge, plastic case, cardboard box inlay, an instruction booklet in the limited edition box, unique number edition, and essential. Please note that this number starts at 200 from 1 to 200. It's filled out on K. Not too bad. Looks pretty good. Mega Green Pack, all games for $280. Get all of the games he's already made. Includes Where's My Body and every other game he's made, all for $280. One claimed already. All right. This game has already made $72,000 on this on Kickstarter on Indiegogo already. It's on with another platform with the listing campaign on Indiegogo. $72,000. See, your new games right here. Very good. Now, that was fun. Let's see. see about some stuff. There's Sunhaven. We haven't looked at that for a while. It's another good-looking game. It's made $88,000. It's basically a farmer sim and a fantasy game. Well, an RPG game. It looks pretty good. You can back this game get the game and name on plaque, $25. Get a digital copy of the game and your name immortalized in Sunhaven plaque of founders. Not bad. So Pet Tiger content, $35. Updates, new planners, digital soundtrack, exclusive Pet Baby Tiger digital novella, Art of 16 Romance, copy of the game. All right. Are there any physical copies of the game I'd like to get? I'd love that more. Art print for the copy. Your favorite food at the cafe. State in your honor. Your favorite food. Yeah. Name of the game and third. All right. All right. Let's take a look. Get this game for $25. It's pretty good. Yeah. Let's take a look at this. All right, there's Sunhaven. Not bad. Looks like a good game. You can back it on Indiegogo. Now let's go back over here. Look at some more stuff. All right, let's go back to comics. Let's see. We looked at some other comic books. There's Ethan Cyberfrog 2. Not too bad. New comic books. Let's see this. What else to look at? Look at this. There's Graham Nolan's there in the book. Let's see, down here maybe. Let's see, Wirehead. All right, let's look at down here a bit more. There's, look at that, I suppose. Let's look at the Oswald Chronicles, My Time with Clive, 1 through 4. Let's see. In this installment of the Oswald Chronicles, My Time with Clive, issues 3 and 4, we find Oswald wandering dream and finding himself in the midst of some very troubled minds with some dark ancient one mysteries. While in issue 4, Oswald takes the trip down memory lane to see a person that could have been. And for those of you who are missed out on first issue issues, we're making them available again. Here's the artwork from the interior of the book. Looks good. Looks like a good classic fantasy book. Looks good. Yeah. Looks very good. That's My Time. The Oswald Chronicles, My Time with Clive, 1 through 4. You can back this book. well, let's see, physical books. The books level 1, $30. The book level 1, limited edition hard copies of the Oswald Chronicles, My Time with Clive 3 and 4, the Oswald Chronicles, A Country Night in New York City. Not too bad. The book level 2, $50. Limited edition hard copies of the Oswald Chronicles, My Time with Clive 1 through 4 for $50. That's pretty good. Get the whole series right here. All right, that looks pretty good. Now, looks pretty good. Let's see. We've been at this for 45 minutes. Let's see. Let's see if there's any new likes. If you haven't hit that like for me, folks, please hit it. It helps me fight the algorithm. Okay. All right. Let's go back over here and look at some more stuff. There's Creed Reimaginary. There's this stuff over here. Let's look down here. Let's see this down here. Let's get it a bit further. It's pretty good. Let's look at Work the Wizard Portal of Echoes, or should I look at Groken? Let's go to Groken right now. It's made $52,000, well over $52,000. Groken is a graphic novel with more than 42 full-colored pages in the genre of sci-fi and fantasy. Within this graphic novel, conspiracies are explored throughout the travels of this peculiar character named Groken. This artist is set in a rotten era where myths were sadly forgotten and science corrupted the hopes of a good tomorrow. A singular theory makes the regiment shudder, and the system now fears that the secret will be revealed and the right to the crown will be claimed. You can back this book for $25. You have a choice of several different covers, I think. And each cover looks good, and the interior art is beautiful. Look at this artwork. Look at these covers. Look at these mini comics as well. And the interior art is just as good as the covers. Very beautiful artwork. Yeah. That's Groken. Looks like a good book. You can back it for $25. It's up on Indiegogo. All right, let's go over here now. All right, let's look at Work the Wizard, The Portal of Echoes. You can back this book for $25. It comes from Mandy Summers, and that's just good. You have two different covers right here. You can see, but you can also back for a remastered version of Work the Wizard 1, the first Work the Wizard book, Work the Wizard Remastered, which will only cost you $25 as well. Let's go look at this trailer now. There's Work the Wizard, the Portal of Echoes. Work the Wizard, Portal of Echoes looks good. Back to, yeah. Let me say this. That was Work the Wizard, Portal of Echoes, a great looking book. This book comes from Mandy Summers, and it's just good. Let's go over here. Let me go back here and see. Has anyone else basically Yeah, we have 3 people watching. Thank you for checking in this Scumdogs channel. Please hit that like button for me. It really helps me fight the algorithm. Feel free to leave a few chats. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'll even be willing to invite you on if you want to come on. So basically, do what you can. Watch my show. All right. Let's see. What else to look at next? Let's see. There's Grit issue 0 through 3. There's NTM Comics, Mavericks Decimation. So look at that. Let's take a look at this real quick. NTM Comics Mavericks Decimation. Oh, I guess it's ended its campaign, has it? Well, it's funding in demand. Yeah, it's ended its campaign. It's been fully funded, and they didn't put it in demand. That's surprising. All right. Too bad. There's Perfect 10. What to look at next? There's Chiji Obsidian. There's Richard Cleaver I could look at. What to look at next? Maybe go over here and look at. Sure. Let's see. Let's see over here. Sure. Look at this. Maybe this. Let's look at Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog 2. Looks like a good looking. Of course, you know this book has made over $1,151,000. That's good. Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog 2. I already backed this book twice. I'm getting the Ides of March cover, and I'm also getting the Jarlee and Salamandroid books as well. Well, this Jarlee cover and the Salamandroid cover as well. Let's see. Let's read what this is about. 2018, 20 years after the Vespers invasion, Cyberfrog is reunited with his friend Heather Swan, who's surviving in the Jersey Pine Barrens. They've lived by these 4 rules. Stay in the trees. The Vespers have demonstrated that they have trouble maneuvering the forest. Stay near the smoke. Survivors keep bonfires going constantly. The Vespers are repelled by smoke and fire. Always wear red. The Vespers can't see the color red. Wearing red makes you invisible to them. The survivors believe they are safe. Cyberfrog 2 Wrecked Planet will be 48 pages long. It looks like a great book, so go and back it. Now, because of all the stretch goals this book has made, here you will get your Chromium variant of Wrecked Planet, bonus Cyberfrog Heart, sick horror comic book, Salamandroid Colors in Classic reprint comic book, 6 train cards, 2 Cyberfrog keychain, Cyberfrog PVC toy. All right, and so you're getting because I backed both but I'm also getting the Salamandroid Death Sting book. Everyone seemed to love Salam. Lots of people asked me if he might get his own title. Well, sure. This 32-page comic will tell the story of what happened to Salamandroid in the Vespers invasion of 98 and the fate that befell him. It ties directly into Cyberfrog Planet. Is it necessary? No. Well, for the understanding the actual graphic novel. But it will enhance your reading experience big time. And if you don't back it here, you'll find yourself looking for it later. No spoilers here. Let's talk about the content. I've written it. We'll have a rope around glow in the dark cover. I'm just reading what's here, folks. So it'll be a good-looking book, and you can go back it. Now, because I backed 2 books, I'll probably have them shipped to me in the chicken box here, and that looks good. I'm getting also 5 comic books because of all the stretch goals. I'm getting 3 free comic books added to my order as well, so that's good for me. I'm getting 2 PVC toys, so that's also good. Let's take a look at these updates and have a look at some of the new artwork that you can see from Wrecked Planet. Here we have Cyberfrog fighting one of the Vespid. He is attacking it. He then kicks it in the head. Lily tells him to basically take it down. Cyberfrog says, "Stay back." The Vespid then basically attacks Cyberfrog. The Vespid tries to escape. Cyberfrog gets a weapon. Cyberfrog brings the Vespid down. He uses the weapon to stab it in the eye. He brings the Vespid is down. He then he beheads the Vespid. He's hurt and stuff like that. He gets up. He basically then goes and kicks the Vespid's head. He then basically starts to heal he's tired, but he begins to heal. Lily and Heather look on in fear while Cyberfrog is there. It ends with Cyberfrog looking healing and stuff right there. The artwork in this book looks great. Cyberfrog Wrecked Planet 2 is a great looking book. Now, let's see here. How long have you been doing this? 55 minutes. Let's see. Have you guys hit that like button for me? Yes. Thank you, folks. Hitting that like button helps me fight the algorithm. So let's go and look at my own Indiegogo pre-launch page, Scumdogs. Now, getting that like that. Let's go over here. Here's the pre-launch page of my book. Just go and look at it, folks.
Hello, we got a great comic books to read as if you're falling into the depths of space. I'm reading Scumdogs. It's one hell of a great comic book. You're just going to. And then like the blue-haired land whales or the purple land whales, then you won't get anything like that you could call it. You can hear it on the land. Scumdogs. Just a great comic. Just barging down your door, send all the little purple bastards running. That's Scumdogs. You'll see the amazing sights of people running past gigantic, bizarre pictures, bizarre happenings, and great stories that'll make you just love the story. You'll get characters like Sloppy here, Hairmail Doctor, Miss Breasty Melons, and you'll also get Mouth, as well as the ultimate character, Death Mug. Yes, Death Mug, and you'll see him fight his arch enemy, Buick Starpoon, who leads his team in the space versus the Wild Rangers in epic battles against the Scumdogs. You'll get characters like Hairmail Doctor fighting Beach Pounder in an epic battle with Blast Tank along as well, firing off his missiles in an epic showdown that will leave you grasping and wanting more. That's Scumdogs. Go and back it on Indiegogo. You'll get 3 covers. You'll get this cover here that's just awesome, the 90s muscle cover. You'll get this one where basically a parody of the characters just working in a book. Okay. You also get 3 covers, as well as the cover with them just chasing down purple land whales. Okay, little purple bastards. But it's going to be awesome. Get back these 3 covers on Indiegogo. Back my comic book. You're just going to love it. That's Scumdogs. Come and get it on Indiegogo.
All right, that was my trailer. Looks pretty good, folks. Looks very good. Now I'm going to thank you all for joining me. Let's see. I'm going to thank you all. We're doing pretty well. Please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Read Comics They're Bad for You. The there is misspelled. It's THERE. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that like button for me because it helps me fight the algorithm. Leave some comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. And please go and basically share this video on social media. Share it anywhere. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Facebook. And also, please go out and basically subscribe to my BitChute channel, Comic Freak. Just go to BitChute and search out Comic Freak and subscribe to my channel. I upload, and also go over and subscribe to my Rumble channel. Go to Rumble and search out search out Comic Freak as well because it's the same name, and basically subscribe to me there as well. I upload all my videos to those 2 sites as well. Let's see. Yeah. Also, please go over and subscribe to Stitch Together Picks. Stitch Together Picks is a YouTube channel that deserves far more subscribers. It's hosted by the maniacal cinephile. You're going to love his reviews of movies. They are great. You're going to laugh at Stitch Together Picks. It's just a great looking channel. As well as please go and subscribe to Creepy Little Book. Creepy Little Book is like the Art Bell radio show. He talks about high strangeness and other weird things. He releases small videos talking about high strangeness and stuff like that. He also does live streams every night. He live streams on weekdays at 12:30 a.m. and on weekends at 11 o'clock p.m. He talks about aliens and ghosts, and you're going to love his live streams. So go and subscribe to Creepy Little Book, as well as go and subscribe to Robot Co-op on Twitch. Just go to Twitch and subscribe to Robot Co-op. They do these live streams. They're just so much fun. You're gonna love them. They're funny as hell, when they do them. All right. Remember, folks. Have anything to say, Tim?
Not really. I got the PDF file for version 1 of Melvin. And the one with the Edwin, the other artist is being put together.
All right. That's good for you. Thanks. All right. Remember, folks, I'll be back again tomorrow. So be sure to come back for my next live stream. Okay, folks? As well as please go and please remember, I'm Chris Williams from the Scumdogs Kennel. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you all again soon.